Do, 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 do. Alright. Where to go, where to go? Boop. We'll go this way. Do, 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 do. Oh, do, 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 do. Mind you, I feel like against this boss I really could just use both of them, but we'll go in just the anchor. It feels right for the major boss fights to really just use the anchor. Oh, but getting there is another story. The cheeky thing about this room is these guys have their lightning casts, they do. And you may notice it has like ankle deep water. Hey Katie. Yes, I went back to the shiny antlers. But yeah, if you're wondering, does water provide a debuff? It does when you take lightning damage. Bump. Going to the center of the storm. This place looks safe. Well, it's at the edge of the map, outside the constraints of time, especially here in the middle. So you know, very safe. We'll do a heal. Then you lie down. I guess I'll let this whole thing play out since I did it last time too, but it was near the end, so. Oh, have you never actually saw anything of this place? Well, I've actually traveled through all of it, and I might have missed one or two things there, but I've done everything to do here, except for the final two bosses. So this one, you lie down, and time reverses until you're swept into the heart of the storm. Still about a tornado into chat. Hey, Darth. So this means... It's funny because this is like a scene transition, but this way you kind of get the, yeah, you get the full cutscene for this boss each time if you so choose to. Oh, look at a big scaly boy. Bobby Joe will now be put to rest now. Well, Bobby Joe will be put to rest now. Not. Kind of looks like he's praying with his two heads. It's kind of like how the two fingers look. This is a pretty cool entrance. Not quite a twin Drago, but also kind of, yeah. So, once we move up... I shouldn't have drank it already, it's just gonna run out. That was dumb. This is Dragon Lord Placiduous Axe. He does big lightning. Oh, I didn't do that in time. He is also not a twin dragon. Shoot. He is a Tiamat. He has 5 heads, of which he's lost quite a few. Oh, this attack is awesome. I don't know if I can outrun this. Lightning fire. Damn, I missed that. Heal up. Oh, now he's going into phase 2, where he becomes a misty boy. Hey God, you got that box of Dragon Press lying around somewhere? Oh, I forgot you go backwards. Heal, 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 heal! No, catch up, is that bad? Probably not. Oh, that's bad. Run to the back, run to the back. Now what this big friend looks like, just a lot of dragon everywhere. Kind of. I mean, he was the Dragon Lord. Oh, great. Now he's gonna be Misty. There he is. Bad roll. I rolled to the wrong side. Oh, come on. That hitbox did not hit me. You cheater. Oh, this is bad. Yeah. Damn. I lost track of him. I have to stop. I'm pretty sure the lock-on... he's just an uncomfortable boss to fight locked on. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I'm still gonna beat him with just the anchor, unless he takes me a couple more tries. Because I did... yeah, that's what I thought. I could kill those beastmen, but don't really need to. I like Placiduous X's design, but I could kind of see him being like, oh, he's a dragon grab box of a lot of things. How to switch off TTRPG grid. I don't know, I've long since given off on that. Even if he's very classically a dragon and like the, because the dragons in this game are like Dark Souls-ish, right? They have a lot of the same things, but there's some differences. Like, really... Oh, you're doing this for there. Oh, I see, Bubs. Because of your character for, Moonstable. That I don't know. Wow, really? Good job, May. Oh, look at him trying to hit me with his little tail. Don't get me stuck on the wing. Thank you. Damn it, I missed. Oh no, Ender Dragon. You make them flame map to the rules so only one survives. I have kind of done that before, but so I was building all around them. Yeah, I knocked him down. I don't think I can get to his head in time, can I? No. Yeah. I should have locked onto him. Okay, there, I dodged the right time, that's it. Ah, get wrecked. Okay, bad roll, that's my fault. That always helps. No, I think you have to turn to the side where it's not. Oh, man, okay. Ah! Oh, you doing the... No, you're not doing the cool thing, okay. Ah, here we go. Laser beams! Oh, those laser beams really hurt. Alright, Dragon Lord Prestigious Axe. That's enough. You did your cool move. Really? Oh man. I am not getting damage off on him anymore. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, that's just a little fire, okay. There we go. God, I've missed so much. Social hot members of the Dragon Lord. It happens sometimes. I mean, I get to be on the Magic Pixel sometimes through the bosses. That was just coincidence, though. Unlike Millennia, where she has a weird thing where her first phase does sometimes just stop at like 1 HP. Thank you. So what is... backstory is that you just what? Oh, okay. So these are for different games. Okay. Actually developing. Okay. I can't help you there. It like sometimes it comes to me, but also sometimes like I've gotten stuck on a wife 2 for my character for Sam's thing, and I've just not put down the details to figure out fully like what she was like. Which is not good, because he has more wives than that in his past, so... That can work. So, we just beat him, and when you beat Prestigious Axe, you get his remembrance. The Dragon Lord, whose seat lies at the heart of the storm beyond time, is said to have been Elden Lord in the age before the Erd Tree. Once his god was fled, the Lord continued to await its return. Oh, I mean, it's a very fun game. It's kind of a shame that it's not really super available wherever you are, Speakeasy. Which is weird considering how very popular it is, but then again, that popularity will do that too. Alright. So what can we make with Placiduous Axe's soul? Who's the old Elden Lord on the side, so not a big deal or anything, just, you know, things going on to him. Alright.
You've done it. What use do you have for me now? I am a finger reader. I will remain here until their dialogue ends and the fingers speak again.
I didn't talk to her.
Do as you please. Take whatever course seems most worthy to you. Now you may go.
I do respect it. So this is the first time I've come back here after setting the Erd Tree ablaze, so...
You'd force this tired old crone to work, even now. Harder taskmaster have I never met.
Alright, now... the dragon was naked, so we don't get clothing from him. But we can make a couple things. Let's see. Alright, a heavy thrusting sword. What's that? This is basically his tail weapon. And then you get to do Placiduous Axe's. So, although no arcane, it's just a fate spell. But I guess he was Elden Lord, so it makes sense. Power gleaned from the remembrance of Dragon Lord Placiduous Axe. Transforms caster into the Dragon Lord to spew golden breath from above. This incantation can be cast while jumping. These are the dying wails of the Dragon Lord, who once dwelled eternally beyond time. And then Dragon King's Cragblade. Piercing gravelstone sword containing primeval lightning, a portion of the Dragon Lord's power gained from a remembrance. This weapon commands great power for the paltry mortal dragons of today. Temporarily transform into a red thundercloud and fly through the air, then plunge down with a lightning-infused blade. Hold to increase the reach of the thundercloud form. It is sadly a dex weapon, so
do what you believe is
Bobby Joe's
right.
not that. Back in the day, Placiduous Axe had more. Weirdly enough, maybe he had 4 when he was Elden Lord. I know there's 3 other stumps, so originally 5 heads, but... Now, in fairness, I've used a couple other things besides the anchor. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. I've used it in addition to the anchor. The biggest bonking strength weapon isn't even a boss soul weapon anyways. What's up, Gideon?
You burned the Erd Tree, didn't you? Then the Round Table is soon to follow. No need to fret about that. The Round Table hold served to put a tarnish upon the throne of Elden Lord. And if the Erd Tree needed to burn for that to happen, then the Round Table must go as well.
You can dual wield anchors. You just can't until New Game Plus.
I'll stay at the Round Table for a time. I must learn all that can be taken from this place and sear it into my memory. How could I call myself the All-Knowing if I did any less? The pursuit of knowledge is without end. For knowledge is never a thing.
Oh my god, you are such a nerd,
Thus,
Gideon.
I maintain the mantle of All-Knowing.
New Game Plus will be a maritime reckoning.
Of guidance. Who's to say whether we'll remain who we are once the fight is finished? What do you think? As one who aspires to become Elden Lord.
I mean, you're just strong. Look, you can't hurt him here. None of the attacks work.
The girl back on her feet. Though I'm not her foster father anymore, I'd still like to thank you. Sorry for the time you had to waste.
I forgot that too. So, for context there, That is the dialogue he gives you after you do Nefeli's questline, where she becomes the new lord over Stormvale Castle. And what he says is, sorry you wasted your time, because he is an asshole.
Well, what is it now?
Alright, good. He's done talking to us. Thank goodness. Now, I think I've actually gotten most of the bell bearings I need to. 4, 3, 4, 5. And Gowery's dead. Which of these did I end up missing? I never found Grave Glove Ward 1, but that's like the only one? That's not bad. Anyways, the Elden Lord Rumble, he's the real loathsome dung eater, doesn't stop there. As an aside, have you advanced yet?
Oh, Smith, as long as you like. Now, lay out your arms.
Oh, finally.
Here's one. My masterpiece to slay a god. That's all I've lived for. And my promise to Queen America. But do me a favor and do look after the girl. I can't hold on much longer. I'm going the way of the round table. It was a great honor to smith your weapons during my time here.
Are you letting more NPCs kill themselves?
Allow me
No.
to call you this just once before it ends. My lord. For that is what you are.
Man. I forgot, like, how hard he goes on those lines. Shoot, I see why this was a problem on Sunday. Do you have anything new to say, Rodrigo? No, you don't. Now, if I rest here...
I see.
I don't know if he has anything else to say yet.
Paul Smith is now.
Okay, he's barely holding on right now, so I need to advance the Wolf's Aid. So... Because I ended up saving... There's gotta be a faster way of doing this, but it probably requires menuing, which I suck at. But no, he's fine. He's not gonna kill himself. He's gonna keep smithing as long as I like. They wouldn't deny you the main smith. With the hold, part of the hold. Okay. This is actually pretty fast fight, so I can just pop the physic at the beginning because, for one of the endgame tier boss, this one does not have a ton of health. Thought that was what the bell bearings were for. No, those are for buying the stuff. That does not include the smithing. So I already activated this last time, but he would have been like, Tarnish, what are you doing? What is this betrayal? Going pretty smoothly so far, honestly. I'll let this play out too, since some people haven't been here. Look away if you want to see this for yourself, I guess, for Donnie, because I don't know if you've gone this far quite yet. But so I was in there somewhere. Yeah, it's not even on the model at all, I don't think.
Become my blade once more.
Oh, but you know the bosses now. That's fair. Yeah, he has slightly different dialogue, just like the betrayal. Because since this is outside of time, you can do this fight without even having finished his quest line of giving him all the death food. But he has different dialogue if you have. Just don't pay attention to how you get to them. Ah, that's fair. Malekith is not happy with me. He's not like Bobby Joe coming to take Destined Death. I should have dodged that. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, no, I'm not. Aww. DC1. Also, Katie, I don't know if I can agree with you about him not being as cool as Millennia. He's pretty cool. Also, he's literally killing us with death. Like, that is what his sword is. His sword is the physical manifestation of death. Malekith the Black Blade is Destined Death. Look, Katie, it's just because he doesn't have red hair. You don't need the front. Honestly, this first phase goes much cleaner than I thought it would. Okay, let's do better this time, buddy. Damn. Oh, I'm dead. As God intended. It's me, I'm the Blind Appreciator. Head man, the Blind Appreciator. While doing computer training work, as God intended. I can only imagine how that looks. Okay, I haven't fought Malekith in a little bit. This is a really bad performance so far, but it'll be fine. Admittedly. So, this thing I'm going to on my quick bar down here, the Blasphemous Claw. Which, by the way, if you want to get it, all you do is go that direction instead of this direction. It lets you parry certain attacks. It looks interesting. Basically, whenever his sword has those like gold sparks on it, it lets you know you can parry it. In fact, I'll read it again. A slab of rock engraved with traces of the rune of death can deflect the power of the Black Blade. On the night of the dire plot, Ranni rewarded Praetor Rykard with these traces. Should the coming trespass one day transpire, they would serve as a last resort foil, allowing Rykard to challenge Malekith the Black Blade, the black beast of destined death. Ow. do respect this boss, though. Unlike a lot of ones, he is just a pure DPS race. Oh, that was a mistake. I really should try to use this once to parry. You can see it like looks like that. Yeah, so see, that's where you get the parry, and it really messes him up. Oh, damn. Ah.
Marika's black blade.
Ah. And then, of course, blonde is fine, red is better. Also, it was 3 KD. Again, you missed one. Or you're very generous and you don't count the ones that where it happens like instantly. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe I should stop trying to use the black blade. Because it is cool when you get it off, but at the same time, it is... Like all parries, it's a matter of... It's a different... Which I'm just being late and having an excuse, I guess. But it's a different timing to look for than just straight up dodging this stuff. That was me being dumb and greedy, though. So you may notice there's 2 things that also come up with Malekith's hair. That was dumb. So because the weapon he wields is just death, it does 2 special things. One, it locks out some of your HP. 2, it has a damage over time effect. Nah, that wasn't gonna go. Buddy, you are not going to... Notice too also, these are very quick attempts, because, as I said, like... Except for, like, 1 or 2, like... big moves with insane lead-up that other characters do. And also Millennia's Waterfowl Dance, which is just broken. Wants to show you his cool sword. Malekith does just big damage numbers. Especially because he also does... He can knock off some of your HP, and he can also do damage over time in addition to some of his attacks. So... Oh, I misrolled that awfully. Ground, buddy. Buddy. Uh-oh. Aww. Hey, I died to his first phase. That's new. I love the name Destined Death. Which is just the other name for the rune of death. Man, my confidence going into this fight has been shattered. Yeah, 5's not so bad. Malekith's an interesting one. Maybe I should try to use the Blasphemous Claw. There's a couple attacks where it's safer to use the Blasphemous Claw as long as you got it. Bad dodge. I guess the other thing is he's more punishing on his attacks than Millennia is. Because obviously Millennia has a couple of hits really hurt, but all of his attacks had hurt. Just take him for a walk. Up to 6, man. I'm not feeling Malekith tonight. Not that there's not a legitimate, like, show him where the root comes from. There we go. Admittedly, I've also been coasting through this first phase. It's 6, Katie, but yes. Oh, I might be dead. Okay, let's try to get you with one of these too. Remembrance of the Black Blade. So he said something about the Golden Order cannot be restored, which is not necessarily true there. Well, yeah, he's a legendary figure. And there it is. The Rune of Death. What Ranni stole to slay Godwyn and herself. What Malekith was guardian of.
The Rune of Death is unbound.
You become a Hexblade, Bobby Joe.
And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns.
Even the random undead are all like, oh, that's not good.
Farewell it is then. You'll be Elden Lord yet.
Yeah, Baba Joe, Elden Lord. Still a few bosses yet remain. But we'll get there. Oh, we'll get there. So if you recall, the capital of Elendil, the Golden Capital, to the Mesosphere, finally we can die, was at the base of the Erd Tree. And since we now have the Erd Tree really on fire, well, Elendil isn't doing so hot anymore. Elendil, Ashen Capital. Alright. Alright. Let's take this off. Let's rest here. We can teleport back, but not first. Let's first. Tell me if you guys see someone, because I've never really found him. Because he never spawns in here for me, but... Behold, the Erd Tree yet stands, tall and unwavering, mindless of the scorch of the flame of ruins. Look out for the giant loping knights with beards. Ha 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 ha, then we are yet golden ones. Yeah, this obviously looks a lot like the end of the Ringed City. The place you fight Gale. Which, I mean, if something works. Now, interestingly, so this is why you have to get the Bolt of Grand Sex early. Because you can't get it after a certain point, which is this point. But you can still do the underground. Which I guess theoretically, I could go down there and Hayata could be like, yo, this is your last chance, you want to become the Frenzied Flame. Which would be kind of dumb, but you know. Okay, now where the heck do I need to go? Well, where do I need to go? Also, yeah, there's not much to explore either. This isn't a proper area. Okay, I don't think I saw him. So instead, we will go to the Coliseum area. Because I have one more NPC quest line to finish. Also, of course, the somber music is playing. Cause, yeah. Shit has gotten serious. Oh, it reminds me, I can wield that. Also, you asked how you could wield two anchors. You can wield two anchors the same way you can wield an anchor and an executioner's axe. One in each hand. Oh yeah, because I'm wearing Millennia's legs. Yes, I'm wearing her legs. Oh wait, no, I can keep going up this way. I can keep going up this way. You're right though, and in point of fact, I'm about to get a wardrobe change for Bobby Joe. Because I freaking love Malekith's armor. Part of me is that inner 14-year-old boy who just doesn't want to grow up. Ah, crap, no, I need to go that way. God dang it. Okay, whatever, we'll come back. I want to do this first, and then get a wardrobe change. Oh shit, that reminds me, I didn't read Remembrance of Malekith, the Black Blade. Malekith was a shadow-bound beast given to his Empyrean. Marika's sole need of her shadow was a vessel to lock away destined death. Even then, she betrayed him. So, Marika's not very cool, turns out. How do I... Well, I can go down that way. Yeah, I guess you go down that way, and okay. So, everyone loves Blythe and Ronnie, right? Well, it turns out, Blythe and Ronnie were not the first. Or was that a harpoon? I think it actually might be a harpoon, but... Oh man, I'm not gonna fight those flowers. Screw the flowers, all my homies hate flowers. Oh, I thought you were gonna say they love each other. No, I mean, the thing there explained that Marika betrayed him. So, pour one out for your homie. Gold Mask died. But, Mending Rune of Perfect Order. Rune discovered by the noble Gold Mask, used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. A rune of transcendental ideology which will attempt to perfect the Golden Order. The current imperfection of the Golden Order, or instability of ideology, can be blamed upon the fickleness of the gods no better than men. That is the fly in the ointment. So, Gold Mask, because he is legit, basically chilled there and figured out that, you know what? Turns out the gods who made all this stuff were stupid and mortal too. Okay, we're gonna do two things now. One, we'll go to Lost Grace. So through the power of knowing nerd science, you could put it together. Ah. So she's dead. I did love Blood, so she didn't go through with her destiny like Marika. That's not why, but it is true. And Ronnie does love Blythe. I don't think she knows he died, but that's okay. Actually, are you just asleep? Well, either way, she plays dead. But, fortunately, similar to Dark Souls 3, she still lets us use her corpse to do things, which is very considerate. Malekith's Helm. Beast's helm made of black iron and decorated with gold, worn by Malekith the Blackblade. Malekith, Queen Marika's loyal half-brother, bore a blade imbued with destined death, and there was not one demigod who did not fear him. Champions knew what was at stake. Indeed, that is what made them champions. Where is... Ah, here it is. Time for Berserker Armor. It is a little bit of that, isn't it? Although it has a weird... That's the same. I think these are all the same, then. And then... Black Blade. Power gleaned from the remembrance of Malekith. Caster creates an illusory black blade, then leaps forward to deliver a spinning slash that emits a wave of light. This can be followed up with one additional attack. This blade was once imbued with destined death. In addition to dealing damage, it reduces foes' maximum HP, and continues to sap their current HP for a very short time. Or, Malekith's Black Blade. It is a Faith Colossal Sword. Sadly won't spike, pop your limbs back in place. That's its own painful thing. Are you gonna cheat on Anchor-chan? Look, Anchor-chan always is in the right hand, and sometimes the left hand will do other things. She's always first. Malekith's Black Blade, which once harbored the power of the Rune of Death, a sad shadow of its former glory. After a fragment of death was stolen on that fateful night, Malekith bound the blade within his own flesh, such that none might ever rob death again. Unique skill, Destined Death. Set free the remnants of Destined Death, plunging the greatsword into the ground to summon a myriad of blades. In addition to dealing immediate damage, this attack reduces the enemy's maximum HP, and continues to wear down HP for a short time. Alright. What's up, Roderica?
I see.
Let's check on Hugh. How you doing, buddy?
Who are you? Oh, I must be a blacksmith. Now, let's get smithing.
Hey, about yourself.
Could you tell me what happened? Why is the round table burning? In ruins. Why does that girl weep for me? Oh. Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
See, and you thought they always died, Katie. Don't you just feel bad about yourself now? Like you should apologize to the game?
I see. You're here for some spirit cheating.
Although also Gold Mask died, so... What's happened to Hugh?
So it wasn't just me this happened to. To think he'd forget who you were as well. I knew he'd burn himself out. Old Hugh. I think we could talk him into leaving the round table hold now. But maybe it's better that we don't. It's only proper that we respect his choice to stay. I'll remain with Hugh. He made me who I am today. I'd like to return the kindness in whatever small way I can. Please, become Elden Lord. Hugh was always saying that you were a lord to him. So slay her with the weapons he smithed. Slay the god Marika, who cursed us all.
Alright then. And if we go over here... Why look! Gideon, the nerd, is not in his little safe table anymore. Alright, but before we do that, there's one other thing I need to do. Did I... Why is the Forbidden Lands... Did I miss? I don't remember. Whatever. We'll go this way. Like Katie's judgmental, this is so much better just sitting there. And then of course the surprised face. Yeah, so Gideon spends his time at that table for the vast majority of this game. Well, assuming you talk to him and stuff, obviously. You can blitz through a bunch of the game without really doing anything in the round table hole, and then it's like, just appears, but... Oh wow, levels are expensive now. Okay. So you can go this way to get back to the Ashen Capital. But intriguingly enough, it's broken down here, so you can't go here to get to that Divine Tower. But there's a sending gate all the way. Smack him so hard he loses that crooked posture. Is it? Which one is it? Was it up here? I think the Tower of Recall is somewhere on here. Like, I think it might be here. You go to this place, and it has a sending gate. So that way, if you do Millennia after you burn the Erd Tree with Destined Death, you can still go turn in her rune. Oh, that reminds me. I freaking have better drip now. Now it's heavy, so I might not be able to wear the full thing. Ah, no, I can. Excellent. Ah, there we go. I don't really like the little shoulder thing. It worked on him, but... Sir, thank you. But I like this look, what can I say? Especially like just black with gold highlights, it's classic. Snow back cuts. No, it's not as pure as that. Which is weird, because you think there would be, like, just obvious pure Berserker armor, but I guess there's more specificity there than with just a Dragon Slayer. I dislike that mode. Yeah, okay, keep going. This does almost make Bobby Joe look dignified, though, which I admit I'm not a huge fan of. I guess the antlers help offset it a little bit. Just full Berserker Wolf head, even if it kills the protagonist. It's fine, you just need to get the Ronnie doll. So in case you were tired of ulcerated tree spirits, they made sure to put a couple last ones in the game for you. In a true act of charitable kindness that nobody wanted from them, but they did it anyways. Actually, I don't think these ones actually give you a seed. But I might be wrong. Do I kill them, or do I... Okay, he noticed me, so I guess I'll kill him. That's bullfuck. I may have accidentally aggroed the other one. Oh, this is bad. Wow, this one completely de-aggroed on a sliver of health. Well, I learned something today. I didn't know that their phase 2 transition still triggered. Really? And keep in mind, if you should see that there's this legendary item over here, and run after it, there was not one, there was not two, there were 3 ulcerated tree spirits. Yeah, see? You would think if you beat all 3 they could give you a golden seed, but whatever. Anyways, sadly it is super worth it to come over here because this is the Erdtree's favor +2. So, you know, the strongest version of the Ring of Favor and Protection, but this game. And it's a legendary too, so. Alright. Is that... There we go. So now... Yes, you could suicide run though. And most people do. Because, I mean, by this point, a lot of people are super tired of the ulcerated tree spirit. And yeah, gotta get if you want that platinum, etc. Alright. Excellent. 2 level ups, you say? I'll take that. Oh, actually, I forgot. I think he's still up here. Let's see. No, you're down here. I need you. They really do nothing. There's nothing interesting about them. They're just basic tree spirits. Let's see if I can... Because we found Gold Mask, and we hung out with Gold Mask a lot. Did I go the wrong way? No, I think that's that one anyways. But you may have noticed by Gold Mask's body we didn't find our usual boy, Gorin. Now... I wish I remembered. Is it this one, or is it the other one? I think it's the other one. So Corhan can be in one of two places. One... Look, that bat had it coming. He can actually be in the capital of Ash. Or, sometimes... he got left behind. This is death. I don't want to die. Yup.
Master? Where did you go? I'm right here. Please, show me. Your finger, your rhythms and calculus. Let me document the motions. Master. Master, where did you go?
Well,
Master? I'm right here. Your finger, let me document. Master, where did...
I'm sure that's fine. Let's just... we'll quit out, we'll reload, he'll have processed, like, you know, Gold Mask may have abandoned him to figure shit out, because he saw the truth behind the Golden Order and he wasn't constrained by 100% ideological fidelity. Now Katie saying rest in peace might be a little premature, and he's dead. Corhin's Bellbearing, Flail, and Corhin's Robe. The Flail is just a basic weapon. I don't even know if Corhin's Robe gives us special lore. Robe of Corhin the Cleric. Even after exile, Corhin refused to recant his prophecies, and for this he was blessed with the guidance of grace. Since then, the cartwheel draped on his neck has served as a reminder that true guidance awaits those with iron wills, those with unwavering faith. Now you can dual-wield flails. Does anyone just have a good time? Look. Look. Like 2 of them do. Bach is doing very well. In fact, let's check in with Bach. Bach, did you... Patches is just chilling in his cave. Donnie also has a good point. I don't remember where... No... Where do you leave Bach? He doesn't kick you down a hole in this game. Capital Rampart? Is that? Captain, I'm having a good time. Oh no, this is definitely... It's usually the next one, but he's not here. He does kick you off a cliff. This is true, he does kick you off a cliff. And he has a teleport chest. I mean, teleport chest you don't have to use. I don't remember where Bach is. That's okay. Did I get him kicking me off a cliff with Bobby Joe? No, I accidentally skipped that, didn't I? Anyways, we've unlocked every ending we can. Except for the Frenzied Flame ending, which if we unlock that, it forces you into that, so. Are you sure this person you are looking for is alive? Yes, Bach is alive. Because I didn't do any of the questline aspects of Bach that would have gotten him killed. So, I just don't remember where he goes afterwards, and I don't feel like looking it up. I mean, everyone can die. You can kill them. Bach is too pathetic for me to like. Man. All that complaining. Look, Katie, are you happy? Look who it is.
I knew you'd come. stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle.
Yes, he is a story boss. Ooh. He is a spellcaster, and if you tell him about the demigods, he gets to use their stuff. He's pretty unimpressive, sadly. Whoa! Oh, he's got me now, though.
You fought well until now.
Right. That's what that explosion was. I knew that's what his explosion was. Yeah. So basically, he has the same dumb AI problem they all do have with that. I have all the types of demigods that you killed. I mean, it worked. Man, I haven't died to Gideon in forever. Oh well, that's fine. Really? No, I don't think that's the excuse here. Ow! Ugh. In fact, I thought you once and took that much. Eh, whatever. What a bitch way to go out. Scepter of the All-Knowing, and then his armor set. So there, he is finally dead for killing Lobo. Scepter of the All-Knowing. Scepter in the form of a hand grasping a pearl. Signature weapon of Sir Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing. But a sure can. Was going to get there, but yes, exactly, Donnie. The pearl stands for the world, the heavens, and an eye, representing the many forms of knowledge, never fully attainable, even knowing that the All-Knowing's hand grasps for it. Unique skill, knowledge above all. Raise the scepter to manifest the realm of the All-Knowing. Enemy magic and holy damage negation will be reduced for all within the area, including the caster. And then you have his set. Helm set with countless eyes and ears, worn by Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing. Knowledge begins with the recognition of one's ignorance, the realization that the search for knowledge is unending. But when Gideon glimpsed into the will of Queen Marika, he shuddered in fear. At the end, that should not be. So I think looking at his helm was the first time I actually realized that the beard on his helm was actually a bunch of ears. But I pointed that out earlier, so, you know. Okay, yeah, that's all the same. You know, all-knowing, you have to hear everything. Alright, so we finally killed him. There's still 2 more bosses to go. And yeah, if you see his coffin is full of ears too, yeah. Funny if there was like another random Black Knife Assassin or 3 up here. Black Knife Trio. Oh look, someone else decided to leave another item here. Tree Heal. Oh god. What does Tree Heal was even look like? There we go. 42 faith, so it's a pretty big one. One of the ancient Tree incantations. Heals a vast amount of HP for the cast of nearby allies, hold to continue praying and delay activation. The Tree once flourished with abundance, yet it was only for a fleeting moment. Such is the course of all life. Alright. I don't respect Gideon. I do respect the next boss, though. Principal Skinner duo. This is why I decided to call us the Elden Lordly Rumble too, because the end of this game is effectively a boss rush. With a break in between, but there's just a few bosses basically back to back to back. I should have just taken my physic.
It's been a long while, Morgoth.
Man, Morgoth's body lasted for a while. Wherever it was that I couldn't find it.
Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand.
It's a lot of tree on fire.
Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
That is Sirash, the Lord of Beasts, on his back. That is the lion that he basically... Yeah, get him, Joffrey. Oh, I mistimed that badly. Well, I rolled that actually very well. I have been justified in every wrestling reference I've made, badly, dumbly, and here is how. And here is why.
Thou didst me good service, Siraj.
Also, if you like lions, look away.
I've given thee courtesy enough.
What am I gonna do? Okay, sorry, that took longer than I thought. Yeah, see, there you go. Horror mania comes from me, all that sucks. Warrior! Wow, really? How? How? Man, if you had told me I was going to beat Horaloo in one go, I would not have believed you. I would have put money on beating Placidusax in one go. I would have put it on beating Malekith in one go. Yeah! I just got lucky there. Well, anyways. So that was the first Elden Lord. Except he was tarnished because he was Elden Lord as Godfrey. But when he lost that and became tarnished, he was Horaloo. Yeah, I probably should have let him hit me with those, huh? Because what he does is he grapples you. He's a grappler in that form. Those are grab attacks, including that one where he was like doing like he was slowing down time mid-jump, which I can't believe I actually managed to roll that each time. That's a grab. When Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was robbed of his grace, becoming tarnished, he took with him his kinfolk and left the lands between. After the long march of the tarnished came to an end, Godfrey divested himself of kingship, becoming a simple warrior once more. Man, okay then. Okay. Well, on the bright side, it is super unlikely that's going to happen with the next boss. So let's see what we can make with Horlu's soul. Also, we can buy his Godfrey outfit too. Crown of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. The Age of the Erd Tree began amongst conflict, when Godfrey was lord of the battlefield. He led the war against the giants, faced the Storm Lord alone, and then there came a moment when his last worthy enemy fell, and it was then, as the story is told, that the hue of Lord Godfrey's eyes faded. This is turning into a wig shop. It's not wrong. Okay. And then we can make the Axe of Godfrey, which is a colossal weapon, strength 42. Weapon of Godfrey, Elden Lord. It was broken in a battle fought as leader of the Tarnished during the Long March. This weapon is symbolic of Godfrey's vow to conduct himself as a lord, later becoming an emblem of the Golden Lineage. In the days of the past, a crown was warranted with strength. Unique skill, Regal Roar. Let loose a mighty war cry, raising attack power, while sending out a shockwave that cannot be guarded against by stomping the ground. While active, strong attack becomes a lunging slash. Or Horlu's Earthshaker. Slam both hands into the ground to violently shake the earth and unleash a shockwave. Follow up with an additional input to slam the ground again. Usable in all melee armaments, so we could actually, and in fact, you know what? We'll do that. And Godfrey wept, for there were no more cheeks to clap. Because Ashes of War. Sure, why not? Where is it? We'll put it on. There we go, Horlu's Earthshaker. Cost more FP. Make it heavy, because everything else will be a damage reduction. Yeah, whatever, we'll leave that. Level up. That's great. Larry lost his godhood because he became redundant. Yep. Because America didn't need him anymore. And I don't think he took that very well either. Is that just... wait a second, wait a second. Is it just the one? 6 golden seeds. I think there's a couple more I could have gotten, but... Did I already pass it? I might have passed it. Shades of Barris didn't sell me. I did pass it. Why am I blind? Oh, it's because it's equipped onto a weapon right now. Followed with just an additional input. Okay. I don't know why I'd ever use it, but... okay. So, similar to Millennia, this is another boss coming up that you can parry. And similarly, you need to get 3 parries off to get the riposte. Fair warning, this is going to be bright and loud. Godric was a long line of descendants down, so Godfrey had a child, and as that child had children, that became Godric. And at some point, Morgott was also spawned off that. But he's not, like, as direct. I don't know why they decided to flashbang you to be loud and bright when they did that cutscene, but And guess what? You can skip this cutscene, but you can't skip getting that blinding light. Bright lights, big city, vague titty. Look, it's fine. One of them is covered up by hair and the other one's covered up by her body breaking. Yeah, hence vague. So by doing side quest stuff, we figured this out ahead of time. But the story makes explicit. Ratigan is Marika. And Marika is Ratigan. Now it's hammer time. So this is obviously Katie's second favorite boss because it's a redhead too. Ratigan of the Golden Order. Oh, super bad timing. Holy moly. Awful, awful timing there. Give me a minute, guys. I need to warm up. Man, I didn't do as embarrassing against Millennia. Now, overall, I'd say most people, like the majority opinion, is Millennia is the hardest boss. However, if there is a follow-up, if one attempt, can you approach him and not do anything? Sure. I can grab this, I guess. Does it have to be the first thing you do? I don't actually know this thing you're getting at. Do I need to not move forward at all, maybe? Also, I don't know why I bothered saving that. It's 1,000 runes. It makes no difference. You approach him real close up and he does nothing. Oh. Man. There we go. Stand back, I'm going to hug him. Damn, messed that up. There we go, better. Oh, bad placement there. They did patch it out? Okay. There we go. Starting to remember a little bit. Oh, that was not good. Okay. Too soon. Well, I'm gonna get forged to death now. Oh no. Really? Okay, well this time I'm gonna get forged to death. Did I just not dodge in time there? I guess I didn't dodge in time there. I don't think there was enough recovery over that, but oh well. That's better though. So obviously, like all the bosses, you don't need to try to parry this one either, but I like parrying a lot of Radigan stuff. It's very satisfying to me. A shame being, though, I'm using a heavy weapon, so it doesn't work terribly well. Also, can't parry a foot. Also, that was not the right timing for that. So yeah, that's both a grab, and it has just a regular hitbox. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Radigan's a cool boss. Damn. Bad timing on my part. Oh, come on. I should have gone to phase 2 on that. Okay. Oh, none of us been taking a death counter, have we? That was 5? Was that 5? 6? I guess there were a couple of tries when I was doing nothing, but I don't know. It's not like I don't need to not count those. Oh well. If you could just skip that as well. Ugh. Wow. Damn. It's not really worth trying the parry, but it's really cool when you do. Ah, I missed that timing. Damn it. Radigan, let me heal. Oh man, well, this run is gone. I'm just gonna consider that 6. I feel like that can count. I might be missing 1 or 2, but wow. I just wasn't getting the rhythm that time. That's how it is with these bosses too. And whether you end up parrying them a lot or just dodging them a lot, it really comes down to, like, do you feel the rhythm of them? I love Radigan as a boss fight. If it was just him, or if he had a better phase 2, he'd probably be one of my favorite bosses. As it were, I still think he's very solid. Damn it. I'm usually way more consistent with that. I didn't have the cool Leo to yeah. Such a hurt, like, ugh. Oh, I didn't even get the partial parry off there. Seven. So, unlike Millennia, who is just a melee-based enemy boss, the fact that Radigan has ranged options means that it's not as safe to heal versus him in the first phase, which is the only phase after Radigan, but we'll get there. Oh man, that's fine. It's fine. We'll get to the second phase eventually, and that'll be a few tries, but that's okay. What a stupid way to take that. There we go. And then sometimes he's just stuck slow walking, so... I think you can. Well, maybe you can't pay that. Well, this run is dead. But we'll keep going anyways. Because at this point I obviously need the practice. Damn. The other thing that makes Radigan, for a lot of people, the hardest boss, him and the phase after him, is that unlike Millennia, who, you know, she would take Bleed, she would take Frostbite if I'd used those, Radigan does not. Radigan is immune to Bleed and all that, so, you kind of have to figure out the fight a little bit more with him than with a couple others. I really shouldn't go for parrying that one. That one you can get more easily, I just timed it really badly. 9. Part of the problem too is because I like parrying him, I practice that one a lot. Which I'm pretty sure is not optimal too, because you can get safer punishes off of just rolling, but oh well. Sometimes these are the way we learn these things, right? I wonder how many... I'm sure there's a mod for this that just specifically takes out that sound, because, oh my god, who wants to deal with that? When did those happen? Okay. I don't think I can get that second one off in time. I need to stop going for it. That was a bad dodge, but it wasn't a punishingly bad dodge. I'll take it. Damn, right at the edge. I might regret not healing there. I'll be alive but low health. Ugh. That one was a jump. That was a jump. Also, I had enough time. I could have gotten a couple heals off. I would have had enough for phase 2. Also, I've lost track of the death count again, but it doesn't matter. 9, 10. We're all past that. Tis but a number. I think I got to Millennia phase 2 by this point. But also, I don't try to parry as much stuff on Millennia as I try to parry stuff on Radigan. If I did try to parry as much stuff on Millennia as I did Radigan, I would have died more often. That's a much better Radigan than I'm doing so far. Man. I should be better at dealing with those sets of moves. You can see, like, he gives me a lot of stuff I know how to handle, and then he throws, like, a couple things together that I'm not as good with dealing, but I should be better at that. Of course, those ones are also easier if you're... Nah, whatever, that's an excuse. I am, by the way, sorry that all these attempts will merit the fact that you guys get flashbanged every time. Look away. Okay, I mean the sound though, but yeah. There we go. I didn't time that well at all. Oh well. Oh, man. He hadn't broken out that move in so long. That was really bad, though. And that move. I'm bad at that move. That was... Those are two really bad rolls there. I was jumpy. I'm nervous. I'm not really all that nervous. I still have plenty of time. And on the bright side, it's not like I really wanted to have gone too long anyways, right? Although, I guess there's a chance. Let's hope that I don't get stuck on this for too long though, right? I do want to finish Elden Ring tonight. That roll should have gotten me killed, really. Why do I keep going for that? At least I got him to half health again, finally. It's been a few runs, so... What a bad roll. My god. Ah, finally. I don't think I'll get past the second phase, but... So instead of play the forbidden note, plin plin plum. So Radigan himself doesn't really have a phase 2 proper, but Radigan was just a symptom, as was Marika, a vessel for a greater force from beyond. So I actually really like this design. The boss fight that goes with it, not so much. But I actually really like how this looks. The final boss of Elden Ring for Bobby Joe is he must defeat Space Sinner, Loch Ness Monster in the style of Lisa Frank. Elden Beast. So this is the problem with this fight. The Elden Beast has a lot of big fancy moves and it runs away from you to do them. Nope, Torn is not available. And now you know why everyone hates this fight. A lot of people think that you were actually meant to have Torn for this. But for whatever reason, maybe they just couldn't do it. But yeah, so much of this goddamn fight is just running the hell away from it and its attacks. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, come on. That... fine, whatever. Yeah, it's like if Aldrich had, and here we go. Its big move is then it casts Elden Stirs. Yeah. I did bad against that Elden Stirs. So yeah. Radigan, really cool fight. One of the best they've done. Elden Beast is a pretty fight. But yeah, it's just... It has good spectacle to it. But it's annoying. Your final boss should not be annoying. One boss too many, yeah. That was bad. Side boss are allowed to be annoying, but not the story ones. Yeah, pretty much. I was actually going pretty well until he stumbled me up there a couple times. So we'll see. Depending on how long Elden Beast takes me, I might take out the second weapon because it won't make a huge difference versus him, but I'd rather finish this with just the anger if I could. I'm honestly of the opinion that what this fight needs to do is it needs to rip off Bloodborne more. Elden Beast would be more forgivable if it was either easier or if it just had less health, really. Good Gengar. I mean Hunter. I should have gotten the first parry, but I'll take getting the second one. Ah, that was bad. Man, I'm not gonna, like, even if I get past Radigan here, I'm not gonna have the resources for Elden Beast. Ah, he'd kill me anyways, okay. That's fine. Really, Radigan? I'm dead, bro. Usually both bosses are great. I don't know. Honestly, I think I would have taken too, like, if they had taken Elden Beast and, like, really... Oh, I don't know. The humanoid bosses always end up being the most fun, you know? Even when the beast bosses really pop. Better. Radigan never learned the two-hand versus a buckler. Well, also he kind of doesn't have another hand. There we go. I should have healed on that first one. Damn. So, much cleaner fight. Don't need to see this again because this cutscene takes a while. You know, it is very appropriate that the final boss ends up being basically a sea creature. And as a shark, we're coming after it with an anchor. Hit him in the galaxy. Knuckles bird, socking below the Orion's belt. Suddenly all my confidence left me in those moments. Alright. Once Elden Stars happens... Okay, I would like to point out I have literally never seen that move before. What the fuck? Glowy punching the sword a bunch? Like, what the heck, man? Okay, now he's gonna fly up. Honestly, I hate when he tries to do this. Quick kill before someone puts it on the SCP wiki. Man, I'm glad he didn't do all that while Elden Stars was active. God, so much of this fight is just freaking running at him. Damn. I could feel it there. Each of those rolls was awful. We can count that as me choking, because that was what that was. I saw how close he was. The sad thing is, I think you have enough time to get a heal off in that time. I should have just done that. Because I could feel I wasn't hitting the rolls right then. Oh, man. That's painful. That's painful. That was risky. So man, I died to Elden Beast just hitting me with its sword. Of all the things to die to. So, I've got an hour left. I can probably give it at least 1 or 2 more regular anchor attempts. Don't sweat it, I mean, it's mostly because I need to finish tonight, and I don't need to finish tonight, but I'd rather finish tonight if possible. I hate that hammer stab he does. Alright, well, doing okay now. Of the Golden Order. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that just goes to infinity, doesn't it? I misjudged the distance on that. I always forget that AoE has a little bit. So yeah. Part of the problem too with Vatican is like, because we saw in that one fight, I did amazing. Like when you get a rhythm and you keep it mostly in melee with the hammer swings. Nice to easy like go back and forth, punishment, that stuff. His spell attacks are harder to punish. The way I'm doing it, obviously, if you roll and if you have like range stuff. A big part of it is the way I'm choosing to approach him, so. And then sometimes you get bits like that. time that properly there. Embarrassing. There we go, much better. Okay, no, it takes like 3 hits. I can't get you in one, that's okay. That move is very cheap, but he doesn't do it so many times. Just die, please. Okay, 3rd try versus Elden Beast. Let's hope I don't fuck up his basic sword swing attacks. Oh wow. Where am I supposed to... Was on the body? I can't tell. I also have to admit, I didn't know you could actually stagger Elden Beast. Hey, look at that person using Udan swords. I hate you. Alright. Oh shit! I did not realize there was a wall to this arena. This is why a lot of people hate this fight, because of just how often this fight ends up being oh, I have to dodge whatever the Elden Beast throws at me. In fact, you backed the Elden Beast into a corner. I didn't even know. I thought this was just Like, I guess it makes sense it had a wall, but I did not realize it had one. Okay. Oh, crap. You son of a bitch. This is bad. Although I do love this attack. Just die. Christ. God slain. Elden Remembrance. Man. Yes, thank you. And okay. It was the vassal beast of the greater will and living incarnation of the concept of order. So it turns out, it's all outer gods, right? And the Elden Beast is just the thing they sent down to control them here. Okay. So you can go here, and if you touch Fractured Marika, that's where you can reforge the Elden Ring. That's where you use either any of the 3 mending runes you can get, or you do that. Or you touch her if you have the Frenzied Flame and you do that ending. Or, as Bobby Joe seeks to retire, let's end on a happy note. And celebrate with a marriage, too. Oh man, I could put Blithe Set on. No, that would be mean. That would be mean. Also, I'd have to hide Bobby Joe's head. And again, I don't want to do that. You do the correct choice and summon
The battle is
Micah.
over, I see.
There really are only, like, you either summon Rani, or you do the Frenzied Flame ending. Because the basic ending and the Mending Rune endings are just, they're vanilla. They're not that interesting. You want to do one of these 2 endings. Frenzied Flame ending might be evil, but it is really cool. Oh, got your head. Man, her puppet body is only holding it together so much. Great would it be if instead she just drops the head and kicks it.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond.
Oh, it's very pretty.
Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness.
Maybe I should have taken off all of Bobby Joe's clothing so he would come all natural to this. At least here we get to create the world of Bloodborne. Yeah. Look, all the Eldritch beings out there.
Well then, shall we?
Hey, with the ring even that we put on there.
My fair consort eternal.
You hear that, sleeping Katie? Bobby Joe is her fair consort. Bobby Joe looks good, canon. And there's Elden Ring. Argue that the various endings evoke aspects of the previous game. No maidens. Not once Bobby Joe's done with now. Yeah, that is true. Because you have perfect order. The Dung Eaters with that. And then the one of Within Death. I guess Fia's death ending would be Dark Souls? Perfect order. I don't know how you could exactly break them down. Which would be cursed. I mean, a lot of them's, I mean, Dark Souls, no, I guess Dark Souls, they're cursed with the dark sign, right? So that would be Dung Eater then? Demon with the Fog, no. Yeah? Boletario lost in that. Have I always let the credits play out? I feel like I have, right? I mean, I've got the time. I'm not going to do too much afterwards. Dark Souls 2 for the curse. I guess because you think of like Vendrick and everything and all that stuff too, right? Special thanks, writer-producer George R. R. Martin and producer Vince Gerardis. Lakshya Jiddle. So yeah, there we go. It is kind of a shame. Also, I didn't keep an accurate count there. I want to say I was like, I think, technically... I don't know, actually. Maybe Radigan and Elden Beast killed me more than Millennia did. I want to say I felt that was like... in the 17 to 19 range, though. Man, I should have just been counting myself. Like, part of me's like, I don't care, but then, again, maybe I kind of care a little bit. So, yeah. I do really enjoy this game, though. And while it is kind of a shame that Elden Beast ruins a spectacular final boss, I think it's still overall a good boss. Like, Radigan is just that good by himself. That, Elden Beast drags him down, but... unless it's like a really small or really large amount of count, doesn't really matter. This is true. Which is why the squeak counter really mattered, because that was going to be huge, but then it was lost to time. Let's see. If those Japanese translation. I was about to say something. Oh, overall, so if I had to rate where a lot of these stand, I think Katie never finished the game. Yeah, she never did. Sometimes I poke her about that, but I know a big part of it is the fact she'd have to start from the beginning again. You know, the tragedy is the fact that even I did that, but then I forgot to highlight that. So it's lost the time that I've done Amnesia too. I don't know. Something about that game. Ugh. Made me really angry when I realized I went and checked for that like 3 weeks after, and I'm like, wait a second. Shit, it's been that long. Hoop-a-doop, I forgot to do it in time. Oh, man. Yeah, if I had to... and I do think... I think what Elden Ring represents for them is fantastic. I love that from Software, because they've obviously been well recognized. the true horror of the mishaps we made along the way. Yeah. And obviously at the Game Awards just a little bit ago, they did the whole like Dark Souls is the greatest game of all time. But it's one thing for them to have that reputation and the critical acclaim with it. Some of those games they sold well. Elden Ring though, gangbusters, amazing for them. The discourse over accessibility in gaming and how you design and all that stuff, it's a complicated issue. I think that ultimately, maybe it's okay if some games come out that not everybody can play. And I think especially now that we have like there's such a culture of like let's plays and everything and watching all that, it's not maybe the same experience, but I think in many ways like an easy mode could do something like that. But at the same time too, all the many games that do stuff like that is fantastic. And ultimately, the more people that can play these things are better. And in many ways, when you say all that, they kind of did that with Elden Ring. The sheer breadth of options you have in here, especially like you can look it up or you can find it on your own, and just the open world where if you get stuck on something, you can go back and explore so many other things, it's fantastic. It's maybe not an easy mode per se, but summons are great. The Spirit Ashes. So, Spirit Ashes in many ways fundamentally break the game by allowing you to use the co-op system without certain elements of the co-op system. But, by that same virtue, they enable so much good. And the summons themselves are cool. They're a fantastic way to add a ton of nice juicy lore bits on top of everything else. I ended up not using a bunch of them because I don't tend to use them that often. I probably should have summoned a few of the cooler ones. Also, I don't think you can summon for any of the. I don't think there's any NPCs that summon for the final bosses, but I might be wrong there. And yeah, that's a good point Donnie makes there. I just don't want to mess up a boss fight in front of a real person. Yeah, you don't have to worry about them feeling bad about it. You can look at co-oping and like, nope, no NPCs for that. Okay, there are no NPCs. I kind of thought that was the case. It makes sense. Never really thought about it. I don't even know if I'd want to do Radigan because I'm sure I could be better at that fight if I wasn't trying to parry him because I'm not great at it, but I just love the Radigan fight when you can parry. Begin Journey 2. No. Although we'll stick a needle in that actually. I did summon her for the thing, and I did summon her like once or twice, but I didn't do it very often. Yes. So there's no more champion stuff to get. Godfrey was the last thing, so that's everything there, I believe, because I've got Elmer. I don't think there's any ones I missed. But of course, things you can make out of the Elden Remembrance. Marika's hammer. Her quest, yeah, where you find her sister. Yeah, I did do that. In the mountaintops of the giants. I also did the lieutenant's thing too. Stone hammer made in the lands of the Newman, outside the lands between, the tool with which Queen Marika shattered the Elden Ring, and Radigan attempted to repair it. The hammer partially broke upon shattering the ring, becoming splintered with rune fragments. Unique skill, Goldbreaker. Leap up high and, while suspended in midair, imbue the rune shard with light before smashing it down hard onto the ground. Yeah, the jellyfish was late. The heroic Radigan's signature move. Or, Sacred Relic Sword. Sword wrought from the remains of a god who should have lived a life eternal. Thoughts on what the weapon portends are many and varied. Some consider it the mark of a great sin, or a sign of great devastation. Some think of it as the end of an age, while others, the beginning. Unique skill, Wave of Gold. Imbue the sword with bygone golden glory, then fire it at foes. A wide golden wave fans out forwards, sweeping through all enemies caught in its path. This right here. If you want to grind for big levels in this game, you make this sword, you give yourself enough dex, and then you pump your faith really high, and then you upgrade this to plus 10, and you go to where those Albinaurics are in Morgwyn Palace, and you just murder them with the weapon art. Over and over and over. Yeah, so Ratigan is Marika, but God bullshit, right? Just because they are one person doesn't mean they're the same person, if that makes sense. And you know, I say God bullshit, I mean that's not even fair. Like, you always have DID, dissociative identity disorder. You could basically consider it kind of like that too. Alright. Sadly, that's one of those things where you don't canonically beat her and then hang around. Like, that ends the game, so they won't say anything there. Neither will you. Yeah, because they won't let him die. Okay. How are we doing on... I have no 3. Wow. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh. 7 stones, and we end up with 9 of the ancient dragon smithing stones. I'm probably missing a somber smithing stone or 2. Most likely. But yeah. Most everyone's dead or moved on. So, we have corn bell bearing and... okay. On the bright side, they made it so that these will now stick around on New Game Plus cycles, which is fantastic. Having to get them back was just an annoyance. Alright. I have a little bit of time left. We should fix the greatest wrong this game committed to Bobby Joe. At least I still have you, Rygard's head. Nom 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 nom. Ah. Oh, I should just let that play, actually. I'm so used to... I had enough time, too. That was freaking dumb of me. We could have looked at all the guys again. We could have seen Mo taking Mikola, which is a little weird. Ah. Oh well. Time. So yeah. Similar to all the games except Dark Souls 2, there's no changes on New Game Plus. It's just they're harder, you have better stats going into it, etc. And on the bright side, Melna will be back. It's time for revenge. Let's attack aggressively. That is what I did. And it went very well. No. I guess the other thing to do here would be to go against... Also, they let you keep your runes anyways, but I did it anyhow. But I could go down here and we could face Rick, Soldier of God, but I don't have any way to artificially inflate his stats to make that amazing, so we'll just get going. It's going to seal us out of it, but I think Bobby Joe, upon realizing he's in an infinite time loop, will realize he needs to do some things the same and some things different. Last time, he waited to have the satisfaction of murdering Vare. This time, though, wow, as long as I don't miss.
Very well. You, maidenless runt.
Bitch, I'm married.
Who do you think I am?
I mean, maybe not yet in this timeline, but I will be. Also, they let you keep your map fragments, because, oh my god, otherwise that would be the worst. Let's kill this tree sentinel very quickly, because their existence angers me. So yeah, while there is... Oh. Go this way. Hey, buddy. Alright. Because, Lord, I'm too powerful, pretty much. Now, they don't... You do have to earn getting the, graces back, unfortunately, so... But, they will leave the names of places, so... Yeah, Elden Lord Bobby Joe is just too much. But he's incomplete. I must write this wrong. Oh, I should have eaten a bunch of dragon hearts before I... Whatever, I don't care. We could have just had Bobby Joe live up to his shark nature and just go to town. Yeah, Melanie, you need to offer the Honda Accord. Yeah, because she... Well, we have the spirit suit now. I wonder if... Do I need to level... Oh, actually, she's probably just going to appear here, isn't she? Yes, she is. Whoops.
Have you heard? They serve, but you. I can play turning to 80. You need to...
Not maidenless, married.
Then it's summon me. Ah, Torrent, treat him with...
I didn't realize she had a thing for Torrent has chosen you. That's hilarious. I was gonna say if you could... I assume you still could level up, though? Because, like... I mean, we saw in that timeline, like, Melina gave you the ability to, so when she was gone, you could still level up. Unfortunately, there is no truly fast way to get back to Millennia. Oh, the Dragon Son of Bleak Falls Barrow, you already have it. There's a little bit of that, isn't there? Oh, I never picked up that large club. Man, I went like a completely ass-backwards way to go here. Okay, this is survivable. Yeah, okay. What is there in dialogue for Ronnie, too? I don't know. I should know. I have New Game Plus a couple times, and although I've never done... So one of the things... I didn't say this during the credits. If I had to rank how I felt and where I would put Elden Ring, I think I would put it, like, in terms of preference. And yes, caveman build is fun. I would put it over Dark Souls 3, I think. Although I don't think any of the bosses... Can I actually kill you? Oh, you can actually get hurt. Okay.
Hello, might I bend you? My name is a servant.
It's fine.
But
She
I
didn't
swear
know.
my good father decided him. The servants have since come. I fear it's please. Would you mind in my soul, please? Thank you. Then please deliver it to my. Please, he can be stubborn.
But yeah, like I freaking love Gale so much. She really tanked that godly damage. Yeah, that was actually impressive. She has like 3,000 health. I don't know if that's because she eventually becomes Hayata or what. But despite all of that, there's just a lot of things that I really like, and overall, like, Gale and stuff is top tier, but there's a couple I do really love, though. Freaking love Malakath. I do love Horolu Warrior. I really like Radigan. It's a shame what he's attached to, but, you know, what you gonna do? There we go. The Night Cavalry is around, so... Did I never kill that one? That just said it was new, didn't it? Okay, so now I need to go... Whoops. This way? This way. But yeah, I think I would put it above Dark Souls 3. Which then puts it above Dark Souls 1 and 2 easily. And Demon Souls Remake. I haven't played the original Demon Souls, but... I guess if I was to rank those two, Dark Souls 2 would be on the bottom, because it sucks. Knight Rider theme plays. But yeah, I mean, I have the stream, like, of all these games, that was the one that most ended up making me frustrated and unhappy. Like, it just stands up to time. I'm just not into Dark Souls 2. And then it'd probably be Demon Souls Remake than Dark Souls 1. Because Dark Souls 1 still has some cool bosses to it, which I appreciate. Okay, I did hit the thing. Good. And then Dark Souls 3. And then this game, Elden Ring. And then probably Bloodborne and then Sekiro. I do love Bloodborne dearly, but there is something about Sekiro that is kind of... Oh, you can survive that fall. Well, I don't care then. It's just electric. Like, I just love when you can just be like... deflecting a boss back and forth perfectly. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. rusted anchor. And there's a way out, but that's okay. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. If I rest here, will you do the thing? Damn, she won't do the thing yet. Okay, we're not complete yet. I think it's like time is a flat circle, but this is an anchor.
May I have a word?
Oh yeah, let's see if her dialogue's the same.
Pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed.
Oh man.
And upon looking into the matter,
Hot. Our wife's into roleplay.
I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no?
Pretending she doesn't know us.
Forth a spectral steed named Torrent.
She's a different woman called Renna. Man.
Ah, I was in try Torrent's for. 'Tis a bell of summon them, the spirits will now it is that.
Oh.
Forgive, I doubt we shall. How long will it be for the time?
Alright, bye wifey. Keeps the marriage spicy. Yeah. Oh man, okay. Well, I have a second anchor. It would not fit the Elden Lord to have a puny regular anchor. I need to be able to go to the round table hold and talk to Hugh and get it upgraded. Next thing you hear, she'll nag you into doing a quest. Oh?
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Earth Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished
I don't
brethren,
think I've ever heard this.
It is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
I mean, I guess it's good she explains this to you if you can't figure it out.
Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered Elden Ring. If the rays of grace signal the castle, then the Elden Ring beckons you. As an ally by pact, I pray that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
What a weird thing, because Mara didn't tell me.
On the cliff, a demigod. If the rays and the Elden, as an ally, pray to face the.
Alright, well. We still need to get enough. Then maybe we'll go kill Margit for good measure. Good old Morgott. Yes, much nicer than freaking Rara. Ugh. That loser. It's okay, he's dead now, though. Everything is right with the world. Oh, and hey, Blythe exists again. Isn't that nice? No talk of lambkin. Yeesh. He is very on the move. Oh, look, it's Roderica. Did I never came back here and got her set, did I?
Everyone who came, only to have their... Did you know it's quite a lot? You were willing to name me and heading to enticed. Well, that meant I don't have... It's scary. I want to know nothing.
Give me another. Thank you.
And it'll be glad. It was... Oh, tell them I love them fine again.
Not that there's any really point to doing a quest line, but you can do it. Come on, is this going to take me to round table hold? Oh my god, Melina. Do the thing.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Earth Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless.
Jake's about to
There is
finally
something
tune
for
my
which
spirits.
I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost.
I don't think I've ever gotten these early Melina lore dumps. Which I have to assume is part of why they make it so that when you're in that menu, they give you a little glowing icon whenever you can talk with her. Wow, that was really not enough to kill you. Ow. Really? Torrent, don't be stupid. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, well here's where she'll do it. I think it's 10 graces, or if you get to this one. Or not? No? Oh wait, am I dumb? No. Okay, it must be 10 graces then. No, I have 10 graces. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I didn't discover 10 graces. Well, fine. Let's go kill Margit for old time's sake. It's 12 graces, okay.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cowardly fear of the night.
Forgive me to see whether, and it seems torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Very well, let my hand.
Okay, finally. Ah. It really doesn't look like you'd be comfortable to hold someone's hand when they're wearing Malekith's gauntlets. Okay. I don't care about any of you losers. Sup, best boy? Imagine all Black Knife assassins had pink hair. Oh, that just feels so much better.
No matter how you're up. I see nothing special. I'm trapped. That's all there is. Well, no crime I being a... Besides, despite my decides.
And it is done. Mostly. I do need to... What do we want to give you? We'll give you Bloodhound stuff again like the other one, but make you heavy. There we go. And now, Bobby Joe has reached his true form. Let's go kill Godric for old time's sake, and then we'll end it there. Sadly, I can't really run to any, like, truly deserving boss in this quick a time. I need you to open the gate.
You there? Come over here, would you? I would. It's tightly. Oh, God, you'll breach. Well, but of course.
Open the gates.
The gate! Open the gate!
I wish it was. I mean, I could have, like, if I'd had someone who could give it to me or something. But also, I forgot there was a grace right here. It's nice that finally Bobby Joe has the double anchors he was always meant to have. This option makes so much more sense now. Actually, we'll go over here first. Alright, just in case. They really shouldn't have a chance to kill me with their beginner stats, but you know. So it can be hard to know sometimes. This is a good indication that you actually do build up strength as you play. It's not as ridiculous, of course, as in some games, but definitely. Alright. Godric. Where are you, buddy? Stealth has been disabled for New Game Plus, you will not be needing it. I mean, that could be rough in a couple of the later parts, but... Hey, look, it's an omen. You guys remember omens? I'm also pretty satisfied with how the Bobby Joe run went. All things considered. There are a couple messy spots. Good omens. I wish I hadn't died to Elden Beast in that. So, I guess only on Prime Video. Good omens, yeah. I kind of wish she's over here, right? Also hiding a fellow.
Be proud. You are a fine, tarnished. I am the fellow. I'm here by decree. How this graft is tainted them. If you, I ask you, call the winds run. I'm certain. Apologize, fellow down, whatever.
Okay. I regret that I've never, in my Millennia attempts, did a proper, roll dodge of Waterfowl Dance when you're right on top of her. I've only done it a few times in my entire time fighting her, but it would have been nice to have done at least once there. Also, even if I kind of needed the time, I kind of should have fought Horaloo a couple more times. Didn't show off any of his cool grabs or anything, so, you know. And I just... You want to watch Godric? Okay.
Mighty dragon.
He is...
Thou the true born heir.
Like, Margit's the
Lend
first
me thy
one.
strength, O kindred.
But this is a
Deliver
pretty
me
good...
unto greater heights.
Godric, let me finish. My god. He's a good first rune bearer, though.
Lowly tarnished. Playing as a lord.
No.
I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
You know, for being kind of a loser by demigod standards, it is fun that Horlu's Earthshaker and I Command Thee Kneel are kind of similar in their power moves. The old lion shoulder thing getting shades of that. And this is a great Phase 2 transition. So gnarly. You think he absorbed that line like grafting the dragon?
Truest of dragons.
But we do know that Godfrey took Sarash upon his back. Because part of the reason why he becomes Horlu by doing that is he put Sarash on his back to kind of restrain his inner violent nature. They became a normal lord. Yeah, you are, buddy. Sleep well.
One day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
You really was a wiener. Now, one of the nice things... Oh, wait, no. No, you have to go back and get these. Right. So yeah, so you keep some things, but great runes you have to re-unlock each time, which is what it is. But yeah, with that, Ghostlock's gonna go here. I guess we'll leave him be. I guess if I ever come back to Bobby Joe, it'll be nice to be able to get that. But yeah. Thanks everyone for hanging out for the adventures of Bobby Joe. I don't know how entirely he feels about this possibly being a never-ending hell cycle, but also, when he wants to, it lets him see some old faces, hang out with them again, and he can always go back to make his wife remember that they're married. So really, I mean, if you think about it, this means, like, every now and then you redo things again, you get to live the free food. Well, that's a good way of thinking about it, too. Because as a shark, he'll always be a little hungry. But for now, I think we can let him retire with his double anchors to represent the true power of the sea. Good night, and sleep well. Time loop is a never-ending buffet. 62.5 hours, that's not bad. The longest one, and keep in mind, that would be over double that if I tried to do, like, everything with Bobby Joe. But as it is, that's like half again as big as some of the other ones. So yeah. Nighty-night.